Today we are diving into one of the most spectacular sights in the universe, Nebula. These cosmic clouds come in various shapes, sizes, and colors, and each tells the unique story of the life and death of stars. Let's explore the 5 main types of nebula. I'm Brady Bell, and this is the humble pursuit of astrophotography. Before we jump in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell to stay up to date with our astro content. Now let's begin. First up, we have emission nebula. These are the stellar light shows of the universe. They are essentially massive clouds of ionized gas that glow on their own. When nearby stars blast them with UV radiation, the gas becomes excited and emits light in beautiful colors, particularly in shades of red due to hydrogen, the most abundant element in these nebula. A perfect example of an emission nebula is the famous Orion Nebula, also known as Messier 42. Located about 1,344 light-years away, it's actually visible to the naked eye as the middle star in Orion's sword. Through a telescope, it reveals itself as a spectacular cloud of glowing gas, with newly forming stars nestled within its depths. Next, we have reflection nebula. Unlike emission nebula, these cosmic clouds don't produce their own light. Instead, they act like mirrors, reflecting light from the nearby stars. This reflected light typically appears blue, similar to why our sky appears blue on Earth. The most famous reflection nebula is the one surrounding the Pleiades star cluster, also known as the Seven Sisters, located approximately 444 light-years away in the constellation of Taurus. When you photograph this cluster, you can see beautiful blue wisps of reflected starlight surround the bright stars. It's like seeing stellar fog illuminated by galactic headlights. Don't let the name fool you. Planetary nebula, a type of emission nebula, have nothing to do with planets. They got this name because they appeared round and planet-like to early astronomers using simple telescopes. These nebula form when medium-sized stars like our Sun reach the end of their lives and shed the outer layers of gas into space. UV radiation from the exposed core ionizes and energizes the shed gases, causing it to appear as a brightly colored planetary nebula. The Ring Nebula in the constellation of Lyra is probably one of the most well-known planetary nebula. Looking like a giant eye in the sky, Messier 57 resides about 2,000 light-years from Earth. This image from NASA has been colorized to show this complex nebula's chemical composition. The darker blue in the center representing helium, the lighter blue inner shell is hydrogen and oxygen, and the orangish outer ring is from nitrogen and sulfur. It shows us what might happen to our Sun in about 5 billion years. Now for something completely different, dark nebula. These are the cosmic shadows in our galaxy, appearing as inky black patches against bright backgrounds. They are actually huge dense clouds of dust and gas that block the light from stars and nebula behind them. One of the most iconic dark nebula has to be the Horsehead Nebula in Orion. Located 1,375 light-years from Earth, it is located just south of the star Alnitak, the easternmost star in Orion's belt. It looks exactly like its name suggests, a dark silhouette of a horse's head rising from cosmic clouds. It is actually positioned in front of an emission nebula, which helps it to stand out so dramatically. Our final category is perhaps the most dramatic, supernova remnants. These nebula form when massive stars end their lives in spectacular explosions, spreading their elements across space in intricate patterns of gas and debris. The Crab Nebula is the poster child for supernova remnants. First observed by Chinese astronomers in 1054 AD as a guest star bright enough to see during the daylight, it is now expanded into a beautiful tangle of glowing filaments powered by a rapidly spinning neutron star at its center. It can be found 6,500 light-years away in the constellation of Taurus. For all of you astrophotographers out there, each nebula requires slightly different imaging techniques. Here are a few. Understanding these different types of nebula not only help us appreciate their beauty, but also tells us about the cycle of stellar life and death. Each nebula represents either a nursery where new stars are born, or a graveyard marking the end of a star's life. And here's something mind-blowing to end with. The elements that make up our bodies were once part of nebulae like these. We are quite literally made of star stuff. If you enjoyed this journey through the different types of nebula, don't forget to like this video and share it with your fellow space enthusiasts. Drop a comment below telling me which type of nebula is your favorite. And don't forget to keep looking up. There's a whole universe waiting to be discovered out there. Clear skies.